Hello, we would like to welcome you to our 6th Quiz Bowl. At this point, Hand has 3 wins and Guilford has 2 wins. We may tie it up today. We'll see what happens. We're thrilled to have both teams here. We're thrilled to have the advisors, and we're thrilled to have the crew. We have a fantastic TV crew today. For our sponsors, we have People's United Bank, we have Big Y Supermarkets, and we have Linda and John Kaplan as our underwriters or sponsors. Let me go over the rules. Some of you have seen these before, and some of you perhaps have not. There'll be 2 rounds. Each round will have 5 categories. Each category will have 8 questions. The team answering at least 5 questions out of 8 in each category will receive a 20-point bonus question. If the team receiving the bonus question cannot answer correctly, the opposing team will be offered a chance to answer it. If both teams do not answer 5 questions in a category, the bonus question will then become a toss-up 20-point bonus question. Each round will have 2 40-point random bonus questions, and these random bonus questions may be on any topic. As far as the buzzer system, this always is interesting. We're going to have Michael Lorello to hold it so you can't buzz in instantly until at least I've read a good part of the question or we've shown a good part of the question. It may not work perfectly, but we'll do the best we can.
I think the ones like the picture ones, it'll be live instantly.
All right, questions will be read or shown on a TV monitor. We'll take a brief break at the end of round 1 to finish scoring round 1 and set up for round 2. For round 2, each team may continue. Well, I don't think you have anybody to substitute, so we have to go through that. The categories for round 1: world capitals, words starting with the letters G, R, A, United States, Supreme Court decisions, literary characters, and vice presidents. Let's get started. The next slide, well, go ahead, it doesn't matter.
Hanoi?
Yes. May we have the next slide, please?
That's me. Budapest?
Budapest. It was named after 2 brothers, Buda and Pest, by the way. The next question, please.
Here. Wellington?
Yes, exactly. The next slide, please.
Jakarta?
Jakarta, yes. The next slide, please.
Nairobi?
Nairobi, yes. Next slide, please.
Bratislava?
Yes. The next slide, please.
Asuncion?
Yes. The next slide, please.
Monrovia?
Yes. Did either team get 5 out of 8?
Yep.
Which team?
Hand got them all.
Pardon me?
Hand.
Got them all.
Got them all. Well, all right, guess you get the question. Wow. All right. Next will be a 20-point bonus question. And this side hand got the question. So please put the next slide up. This slide 25.
Dakar.
Wait, Dakar.
Yeah. D-A-K-A-R, right?
Okay.
What were you thinking?
It's Dhaka. No R. Like D-H-A-K-A.
I think it's Dakar.
Okay.
We're going to go
Sure.
Dakar.
You go correctly.
Okay.
You go correctly. All right, the next slide will have question 1 of category 2. Your task in this category will be to identify words starting with the letters G, R, A. Example, feel or search with hands, grope about, The answer would be grapple. So, slide 28, please. What would be the word starting with G-R-A? Yes,
Gratuity?
yes. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Gratuity,
Or gay gratuity.
I know. But he said gratuitous. And
No, I said gratuity.
Okay, he said
You
gratuity.
did say, I'm
Yes.
sorry. And the moderator stands corrected, sorry. All right, next question, please.
Gravitas.
I'm gonna go with gratify.
No,
Gracious?
no. So there are no minuses, so nothing gained, nothing lost. The next slide will have the first 40-point random bonus question. The next slide will have a toss-up 40-point bonus question. Random bonus questions may be on any topic, we'll tell you all already. Either team may buzz in an attempt to give the first try to answer the question. If the first team doesn't do it successfully, we'll go to the second team. So here we go with the toss-up question, slide 33. Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm. Uh, 1250?
Yes.
It wasn't calculus. It was just
Very good. All right, we'll return to category 2 now. Words starting with G-R-A. Let's go to slide 36, please.
Graphite.
Yes. Let's go to slide 38, please. Remember, there are no minuses. Okay, time is up on that. That was your grandfather clause. Let's go to slide 40, please.
I'm gonna go with gratuitous.
Yes, this is why I have a little problem with the other one. This is gratuitous, yes. Go to the next one, please.
Grandiose.
Exactly. And that's an example of grandiose. Slide 44, please. Time. Gratis. Let's go to the next slide, 46, please.
Is that you?
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? That's not 9 letters. Do you have any ideas?
Give it a shot, you have nothing to lose.
Not 9 letters. Gravity. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
What would that be? You got it?
Gravitate.
Yes. Did either team get 5 out of 8? All right, so next question will be a toss-up. Slide 49.
Gradient?
Yes, yes. Now we're going to move into a new category. These are United States Supreme Court decisions. Your task in this category will be to identify famous, in other words, it's not going to be obscure. Your task in this category will be to identify famous U.S. Supreme Court cases or major cases related to it. And the next slide will have our first question, slide 52.
Tinker versus Des Moines.
You got it, you got it. That's Tinker in modern times, that woman there. And this deals with rights of students. I don't know if you've heard about this case. But can we go back to the, can we go back to 40, what the heck is it? We go back to slide 52 for a second. There, he's ahead of me. That's the famous line on the bottom. Students do not, quote, shed their constitutional rights to freedom of speech or expression at the schoolhouse gate. That doesn't mean you can do anything you want, but you don't lose all your rights, however. Next question, please. Slide 54.
Marbury versus Madison.
Exactly. The next slide, please.
Do you know the decision for this one?
Do you know?
It'd be like Knuckle versus like State of Florida. I don't know, just guess. It'd be like St. Gore versus Florida or something.
The timer's telling me it's time.
Say it.
This would be Bush
Can we
versus
answer? Can
Gore.
we answer? Oh.
The Supreme Court gave Bush 43 the election.
Next time, if they run out of time, can we answer?
Oh, I thought it was everybody at a time.
No, they failed to answer, so.
Oh, that was my fault.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's my fault. Yes, answer your question. Okay, can we go to the next slide, please?
Schenck versus United States.
Yes, yes. Wow, all right. How about slide 60?
Citizens United?
Exactly. Exactly. This has been in the news a lot. Exactly. How about the next one?
Like Elgar versus Vitale. Elgar.
Pronounce it again, please. Just
Elgit versus Vitale.
What's the first name?
Elgit.
No.
Yeah.
No. This side. Put it up. You're close, but you just haven't
Yeah.
quite had it. All right. Well, that will even out things for the you didn't get the question, so that evens up. All right, the next one, please. Remember, there are no minuses. Time is up for everybody this time, so don't mess it up. Yes. Next slide. There's the answer. All right, how about the next one? Slide 66. Have an idea, Sean? Give it a shot anyway. You've got to lose.
Is it, no.
Time is up.
Don't ring it if you don't know.
Time's up for both sides, so I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, put the next slide up, please. Did either team get 5 out of 8? Okay. Then it's a 20-point bonus, 20-point toss-up then. This has been in the news in 2014, 2015. Both sides, no? All right, it's Terry versus Ohio. Let me go over this a little bit with you. This was in Cleveland, Ohio, back in the 1960s. There was a plainclothes cop named Martin McFadden was out on the street, and he was watching. There were three guys going back and forth, and then they would talk to each other, all three guys. And they did this 24 times. What do you think they were doing? In front of a store. Back, looking in the window of the store, and they would talk. What do you think they were doing to the store?
Scoping it out.
Casing it. And this gave the permission of the policeman for stop and frisk. But stop and frisk has been in the news, especially in New York City, and how much can a cop do and so forth. But it's a very interesting case. It's a classic case. All right, the next slide. The next slide will have question 1 of category 4, literary characters. Your task will be to identify the book or novel that the character is in. Example, Holden Caulfield, I don't think I said the last name correctly, The Catcher in the Rye would be the answer. All right, so get the premise, the idea of what. All right, next slide, please.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Exactly. Next slide, please.
Of Mice and Men.
Exactly. The next slide will have a second 40-point random bonus question. And again, the questions may be on any topic. Please put slide 77 up, please.
Uh, 15 miles.
Exactly. The next slide, we'll go back to literary characters. Slide 80, please.
Oh my God, what is it? It's the old man. Hemingway. Oh my God. No. Oh my God, why am I blanking on this?
We got it. The Old Man and the Sea.
The Old Man and the Sea, if you need a book report,
Yeah.
it's a very short book, but it's an excellent book, however. Next slide, please.
Slaughterhouse-Five.
No, good try, no. The Book Thief. The next slide, please. No, both sides. The Merchant of Venice. The next slide, please. Both sides. No, right. Cat's Cradle. Right, Nurse Ratched.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Exactly. The next slide, please. David Copperfield. Did either team get 5 out of 8?
No.
But the next slide will be a 20-point toss-up. That's it. It's called The Call of the Wild by Jack London. Our next topic, the last topic in this round, would be vice presidents. Vice presidents. Your task in this category will be to name or identify the vice president from the description or the data given in the question. He is credited with this opinion of the office of vice president. And by the way, this is a polite version. This is not what he actually said. He says, not worth a bucket of warm spit. This man served 2 terms as vice president. He was known by the name Cactus Jack. He did not support the president on the Wagner Labor Relations Act and Social Security.
Eisenhower?
No, no, good try. No. John Nance Garner. And they say the actual statement we can't use on a family program. The next one. This vice president was from Minnesota. He attempted to run for president.
Hubert Humphrey.
Hubert Horatio Humphrey. Hubert Horatio Humphrey. The next slide, please. Time. Oh, go ahead.
Gore.
No, no. That'd be Dan Quayle. Well, let's talk about this for a second. See the kid at the board? Well, when he was campaigning, and he was handed a card by the teacher, and the card was wrong. So if you think about it, if you had the TV cameras there, and the Secret Service guys and everybody, and somebody hands you a card, you could make this mistake, about spelling potato, but it made it look like he was an idiot, but he wasn't. He was a lawyer. He knew defense policy quite well. But because of this incident, people did not take the man seriously after that. All right, 102 slide, please.
Hayes.
Pardon?
Rutherford B. Hayes.
No, no. Good try, but no. Time. Schuler Colfax. This is the only president sworn into office in a foreign country. He was never able to perform any duties as vice president. He served under President Pierce from the time listed on the slide. Both sides, no. William Rufus Devine King. But the next one's interesting for a reason. He was vice president under 2 presidents. He is listed as, yes,
Calhoun?
Calhoun. Does anybody know a local school that's having a problem with his name on one of the buildings?
Yeah.
Yale.
Yep.
That's, he was not a man for civil rights, shall we say. Okay. Next one. He only served about 34 days as vice president. Yes,
John Tyler.
exactly. Tyler. The next one. This vice president was known as Fritz. He was from the state of Minnesota.
Dukakis.
No. Dukakis from Massachusetts. Walter Frederick Mondale. Did either team get 5 out of 8? No. Then we have a toss-up 20-pointer. It is believed that he is the only vice president to have his name become part of a word dealing with politics. He was a signer of the Declaration of Independence. He was the governor of Massachusetts. He died in office as vice president.
Jerry.
Yes, Could you think of the first name? Because, well,
Oh,
he has it up there
yeah.
already. All right, that's correct. It's a hard question, that's correct. Welcome back. We're going to start round 2. In the first round, Daniel Hand had 300 points and Guilford High School had 80 points. Let's start our second round. Once again, our sponsors are People's United Bank, Big Y Supermarkets, and Linda and John Kaplan. The slide 3 will give you the categories. Rivers, identify the person, corporations, companies, organizations, math-related questions, and entertainment-related questions. For the first category, your task in this category will be to name or identify the river described in the data given. The next slide will have question 1 of category 1. So we go to slide 5, please. This river once comprised part of the border between East and West Germany.
Danube?
No.
Might be
The Rhine?
No. Okay, let's try the next one. Next slide, please, 7. Yeah,
the wrong. Hudson.
exactly. Let's try the next slide, please.
Danube.
Danube, yes. The next slide, please. If you can't read it, this river is the longest river in Southeast Asia, the 7th longest in Asia, and the 12th longest in the world. It has a length, and on it goes. Can you see the monitor?
Yeah.
The Yellow River.
No,
The Yangtze.
no. The Mekong River. Okay, let's try the next one, please.
Jordan? The Jordan River?
Exactly. The next one, please.
The Columbia.
Exactly. The next one, please.
The Ganges.
Exactly. Well, we're hitting hot now. The next one.
Oh, the Nile.
Exactly. We're hitting that. Yes. Did either team get 5 out of 8? Okay, the next would be a toss-up question then. 20 points.
Amazon River.
Exactly, the Amazon River. Your task in the next category, identify the person. Your task in this category will be to identify the person in the photo or by the data given. The next slide will have question 1. Who is it?
James Cameron.
Not James
Oh,
Cameron, no.
David
David Cameron. The next one, please.
James Cameron.
Loretta Lynch.
Exactly. She's been in the news a lot lately, too. Loretta Lynch. The next one.
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Exactly. Get the whole thing. Exactly. The next one, slide 31, please.
Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks. The next one, please.
Adele.
Adele. And if you heard any news or media news, she's been in the news the last couple of weeks almost every day with selling millions of records. Okay, the next one, please.
Carly Fiorina.
Exactly. The next one, please.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. Samuel Frederick Sam Smith. Yes, exactly. The next one, please.
Nathan Hale.
Nathan Hale, and if you look at that, he probably did not say either one of those, but those comments are related to him, the two versions of it. But I had a Yale professor say that probably, I went to a lecture, that probably never was said by Nathan Hale. Okay, next one, let's see, did either team get 5 out of 8?
Hand.
Who?
Hand.
Okay. You have the next question then. First shot, next question. So slide 42.
Do you know? Elizabeth Warren.
Exactly. It was talk about her running for president. Exactly. All right, the next slide will have a first 40-point random bonus question, and it may be on any topic. So let's have slide 44, please. Excuse me.
Uh, 90 cents.
No. He's calling time. No.
3.7 or $2
No.
something.
No. All right, the next category would be companies, organizations, logos, or trademarks. Your task in this category will be to identify the company, organization, or product related to a logo. Let's go to slide 48. Name the product associated with this symbol.
Chevy.
Chevrolet, Chevrolet, yes. The next one, please.
Delta.
Delta Airlines. The next one, please.
Yeah, Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi. And that thing on the left, our electrical engineer tells me, that's the thing that develops pictures for like Walmart and Walgreens and so on. That's what that thing is on the left. All right, the next slide, please.
Windows.
No.
Oh.
Microsoft. The next slide, please.
Toyota.
Toyota. The next slide, please.
Oh, it's us.
I'm sorry?
NBC.
NBC, yes. Okay, the next slide, please.
Mozilla. Firefox.
Let's pronounce it again.
Mozilla Firefox.
Yes, I didn't get the A at first, but yes, they have it. The next slide, please.
AT&T.
Exactly. Did either team get 5 out of 8?
Yes, Guilford.
Oh, Guilford, they get the first try. Next slide, please. Time. That's Mensa. Yours truly has been a member of Mensa for about 25 years. Okay, the next slide will have the second 40-point random bonus question. It's a toss-up. So right to either side. Let's get to slide 68, please. If you can't read it, I'll read it to you. Both sides no? Or Manzanar. Why would that be, I think you know what the topic is about. What's going on today that might relate to that?
The Syrian refugees.
Syrian refugees. All right, the next slide will have question 1 of category 4, the math questions. So let's please go to slide 71, please.
1272.
Exactly, exactly. The next slide, please, 73.
Um, 46.6.
No, no.
44.
Yes, yes, yes. You were close, but yes. All right, the slide 75, please.
Four.
Yes, 4 hours, yes. Let's, next slide, please.
$90.
90, yes, yes, yes. The next slide, please, slide 79. Yes.
2 point. Actually, 2.9. That's not time though. Actually, yeah, 2.9.
9.
2.9, yes, yes, yes. How about slide 81, please?
That would be 44 miles, 44 gallons.
Need 44 gallons, that's exactly. The next slide, 83, please.
Uh, 342.
Exactly, exactly. How about slide 85?
.48 or 48%.
How many?
Oh,
480.
Sorry. Oh, 480.
What?
480.
Exactly. Did either team get 5 out of 8? Guilford, the next question, you had the first shot at it. Slide 88, please.
Yeah, 12.
Yes, 12 paintings. Now we're going to wrap it up with the next category, category 5. Your task in this category will be to name or identify the entertainer shown by a picture or information given about a person. Let's go to slide 91. All things being considered, or rather being Philadelphia. Both sides no? W.C. Fields. The next slide. Slide 93, please.
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher. William Maher, Bill Maher. The next slide, please.
No, I'm not sure.
Manny Rodriguez.
That's what they think they call him in the, I don't know if
Rico. Oh.
his real name. Would you know
Yeah.
his real name?
Well, now you do.
Rico.
Oh, wow.
Now I do.
So what do we do with that question?
Yeah.
Wrong, okay. All right. The next question, please.
He's from the middle. I don't know his name.
No. Atticus Schaefer, have you ever seen that program that he's on?
Yeah.
You've never seen it?
The middle, yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that he walks a little bit funny? Well, that's not acting. He has a disease, bone disease, where his bones will break very easily. So he's quite an actor, though. All right, the next question, please. Slide 99. This is from the Big Bang Theory. She actually has a doctor's degree. Have you seen the Big Bang Theory? Okay, you don't recognize it with the picture. Okay. How about the next one? Fell on the left.
Mo from the Three Stooges.
What's the last name?
What's that last name either? I don't know.
That's Mo Howard. Mo Howard. The next slide we can skip over. It has some more information, so we can skip over slide 103. Let's go to slide 104, please.
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. How about slide 106, please?
Groucho Marx.
Groucho Marx. That's it. Did either team get 5 out of 8? No. The next one then is a toss-up question. The next slide, please.
Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert. All right, this time we'll take a break. Well, welcome back, everybody. We had a very, very nice match, very well played. The final score was Guilford High School, 280 points, Daniel Hand High School, 510 points. We'd like to thank the crew. We'd like to thank the advisors from the 2 high schools. And we would like to thank especially the participants for coming today. I thought it was a very, very well played match, and now that ends our program. Thank you.